Deacon Sharpe's betrayal destroys Sheila Carter on The Bold and the Beautiful. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers reveal a storyline that has left longtime viewers stunned, frustrated, and openly questioning one of the most dramatic character pivots the show has attempted in years. Deacon Sharpe's secret affair with Taylor Hayes isn't just a betrayal of his marriage to Sheila Carter. It's a direct contradiction of the man he has been written as for nearly half a decade. What makes this arc so unsettling isn't the affair itself. This is daytime drama after all. It's the speed, the lack of emotional continuity, and the sudden transformation of Deacon from fiercely loyal husband to frightened, sneaking cheater that feels completely unearned. And at the center of the fallout is Sheila Carter, of all people, now positioned as the emotional victim. From ride or die to double life, Deacon Sharpe cheating on Sheila Carter should feel shocking. But what's truly baffling is how the show got here. In 2022, Deacon learned that Sheila was alive, hiding under a disguise, and actively evading the law. This wasn't a minor revelation. Sheila had already built a reputation as one of daytime television's most dangerous women. Turning her in would have earned Deacon praise, redemption, and a clean slate with the Forresters. Instead, he did the opposite. He hid her. He protected her. He chose her. Deacon fell in love with Sheila knowing exactly who she was and what she had done. When the entire Forrester family condemned the relationship, and when Logan begged him to walk away, Deacon stood firm. He didn't flinch. He didn't second-guess. He married Sheila in May 2024 with full awareness of the consequences. That Deacon Sharpe was stubborn, unwavering, and completely committed, which makes the current version almost unrecognizable. The Luna Nozawa revelation, a justified crack or a convenient excuse. The show positions the turning point as the revelation about Luna Nozawa. On February 3rd, 2025, Finn confirmed through a paternity test that he is Luna's biological father, making Luna Sheila's granddaughter. When Sheila shared this news with Deacon on March 28, 2025, his reaction was explosive. Luna Nozawa was immediately labeled dangerous by Deacon. He issued Sheila an ultimatum, expressing fear about Luna's influence and the chaos she might bring into their lives. That reaction made sense. Deacon has always drawn a line when it comes to protecting his children and his hard-won stability. Learning that Sheila's family tree now included someone tied to deception and instability would shake anyone. But what followed doesn't logically stem from that fear. Instead of slowly pulling away, asking for space, or even confronting Sheila about deeper concerns, Deacon went straight into an affair with Taylor Hayes. And that's where the story loses its footing. The Taylor Hayes affair came out of nowhere. Taylor Hayes has long been positioned as the moral counterweight to Sheila Carter. Pairing her with Deacon could have been an interesting, slow-burn story if it had been developed organically. It wasn't. By January 12, 2026, Deacon was already telling Taylor he wanted to continue their so-called therapeutic relationship, despite Steffi Forrester being aware of the inappropriate closeness. By February 2nd, Deacon was actively attempting to end his marriage to Sheila without telling her the truth. By February 6th, Ridge Forrester walked in on Taylor in Deacon's arms and shut it down immediately. Ridge Forrester didn't hesitate. He ordered them to stop and made it clear the situation was unacceptable. And through all of it, Sheila remained completely in the dark. No suspicion, no confrontation, no warning. That's what makes the betrayal especially cruel. Sheila Carter, the unthinkable sympathetic center. There was a time when Sheila Carter being portrayed as the sympathetic figure would have sounded impossible. Yet here we are. While Deacon sneaks around and lies by omission, Sheila is doing exactly what she promised she would do. She's working to rebuild trust. She's bonding with hope. She's embracing her role as a wife and stepmother to Deacon's newly introduced son, Deacon Sharpe. Deacon Sharpe represents a fresh start for Deacon and Sheila, a chance to redefine family and stability. Sheila has leaned fully into that vision, emphasizing commitment, growth, and partnership. And she genuinely believes her husband is standing beside her. Kimberlyn Brown's performance elevates every one of these moments. Her Sheila isn't scheming or manipulating. She's vulnerable, hopeful, and painfully sincere. That contrast between what Sheila believes and what Deacon is actually doing makes the betrayal land harder than expected. For the first time in years, Sheila isn't the danger in the room. She's the one being hurt. The "he cares what his kids think" narrative doesn't hold. The show has attempted to justify Deacon's behavior by framing it as fear of his children's judgment. But this explanation collapses under even minimal scrutiny. Hope Logan has disapproved of Sheila from the beginning. Deacon married her anyway. Hope Logan begged him not to go through with it. He did, without hesitation. Deke, meanwhile, has only recently entered Deacon's life. There is no history there, no long-standing influence that would suddenly override Deacon's core personality. Deacon Sharpe has never made life-altering decisions based on family approval. Not once. He has always chosen love, risk, and defiance over acceptance. So why now? The uncomfortable answer is simple. The story needed him with Taylor. And instead of building a believable emotional arc, the show forced a shortcut. Steffi and Ridge are already positioning themselves. Steffi Forrester has already issued her ultimatum, making it clear that Taylor's involvement with Deacon is unacceptable. Ridge, meanwhile, has taken on his usual role as enforcer, catching the affair and demanding it end. Given their shared history with Sheila, it's impossible to ignore the possibility that Steffi and Ridge may attempt to control how the truth comes out. A managed exposure could be on the horizon, one designed to limit damage while ensuring Sheila is removed from Deacon's life once and for all. The irony, of course, is that Sheila has done nothing wrong in this scenario. Sheila finding out is inevitable and dangerous. Sheila Carter doesn't stay in the dark for long. This is a woman who has faked her own death, outwitted law enforcement, and survived decades of enemies across multiple soaps. The subtle cracks in Deacon's behavior won't go unnoticed forever. She's already sensing that something is off. When Sheila starts pulling threads, it won't be loud or impulsive. It will be quiet, calculated, observational, and when the truth finally comes out, whether through Ridge, Steffi, Hope, or her own investigation, the emotional fallout will be massive. Not violent, emotional, and that's what makes it dangerous. Deacon's biggest mistake yet? Deacon Sharpe has made many questionable choices over the years. Aligning with Sheila was considered his most reckless move, until now. This affair doesn't just risk his marriage. It undermines his credibility, his integrity, and everything he fought to rebuild. Worse, it turns Sheila Carter into collateral damage at a moment when she was actually doing the work to change. The tragedy of this story isn't that Deacon fell for someone else. It's that he destroyed the one relationship he defended against the entire world, without even giving it an honest ending. What happens next?